Good day, everyone. This is Richard for this edition of Learning with Rich. So, for today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to create a legend. So, in this exercise that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a legend to add floor framing notes for the construction documentation phase. So, I'm going to add also annotation symbols, notes, and legend components to the legend that I'm going to create. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to create a legend view. So to do that, from the project browser, you can see that there's a legends here. So all you have to do, you just need to right click this and then you just select new legend. Okay, so in the new legend dialog box, okay, I'll just change the name here. Let me just change this to second. Okay, second floor notes. Okay, and then I'll just go ahead and select OK using the 1:50 scale. Alright, then after that, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to change the detail level of my legend here. So instead of medium, I'm going to select here coarse detail level. So it will affect my legend. Okay, the property of the legend. Okay, so first, after that, I'm going to create now my text. So I select the text here. By the way, after you create legend, you will see that you now have the legend here. Okay, so that's your legend. Alright, so I'm going to create now here my text by selecting the text tool here, or you can also type TX, or you can also select the letter A here. So it's the same. So just select this one. I select this, and then from the properties, here I'm going to use 3.5 mm Arial. So I just select that. And then from the alignment, so I'm going to use here no leader line, and I'm going to use align left. Okay, so I'm going to pick here. Okay, and then I'm going to type now the value. So let's say I'm going to call this floor framing notes. Okay, then after that, I just click outside and then I just select your modify. There you go. Okay, then next, I'm going to create again another text. So this time, I'm going to use 2.5 Arial. So I select this one. Okay, so 2.5, I'm going to align it here. So I'm going to pick. Alright, so this is my number one. Okay, so unless otherwise noted, equally space beams. Alright, enter again. So this is my number two. Okay, this is my top of still, indicates top of still. Enter. Okay, and then my plan symbols. There you go. Okay, actually you can also use these options here. Okay, so this is a new feature, 2017. Okay, so I'm gonna pick outside. So let me just select here, modify. I click this, click again. Let's say I change or I delete this one, the numbering. Okay, let me try to select all and then I use your number. There you go. So you can also use that one. Okay, so just need to modify this, click and backspace. There you go. Right, so after I create now the text here, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add annotation symbols with additional text note. Okay, so from the annotate tab, so I'm going to select here the symbol. So this is my symbol, and then from my type selector, so I'm going to select here M span direction. Okay, so let's say I'm going to select one-way slab here. So I click this. Okay, and then I'm just going to place it here below. Okay, and then I select here modify. So basically here in Legend, you just create a 2D view. Okay, so it's 2D. So you'll be able to place your legend in multiple views. So unlike your normal view, let's say for example your level 1 floor plan, so after you insert that inside the sheet, so you will not be able to insert level 1 floor plan again to the another sheet on another sheet. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to duplicate it first and then you rename it. Okay, whereas in Legend, you can insert it in multiple sheets without worrying an error will come out once you place it on another sheet, because you can place your legend on multiple sheets. Okay, so that's my symbol here, and then after that I'm going to select this. Let me just try to modify first the settings here. So let me just make it 6 mm, 6 mm, 6, and then I just apply. Okay, so just to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, then after that I'm going to add note for the annotation symbols. I'm going to activate again the text here. Okay, and then I'm going to place it just here. I just click. All right, so I'm gonna put dash. Okay, indicates span extents. So later on I'm going to modify this text. Enter, enter. Okay, this one indicates span direction. Okay, and then I'm going to select here modify again. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to select this one. By the way, I'm going to create my text here separately so I can individually add a leader line here. So I'm going to remove this first. Okay, backspace. Okay, and then I'm going to create another text. So I'll just align it here also. So dash. Okay, this one. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to add the leader line here. So I'm going to select this text, and then I'm going to add the leader line. So I'm going to pick this, right, and then I'll just try to modify it, pointing to that arrow. Okay, so same with this one. I select this, add leader line. Okay, so I'm going to put it here, pointing there, and then just drag something like this. All right. Okay, then after that, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add legend components and additional text notes again. Okay, so legend component. So how to add the legend component? From the annotate tab, detail panel, if you click this drop down arrow here, so you will see there the legend component. It adds a graphic representation of a selected model element to a legend view. So I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to look for this structural column. So let me just look for MW wide flange. Let me just use this one. So I click this, okay, and then I'm going to place it here. There you go. Okay, then after that, I'm going to add another legend component. So this is in floor plan. You see, I selected floor plan. Okay, so because you can also click that, and then you can select different views for your legend component. So this time I'm gonna select here again structural column. So let me just use this one. Okay, so I click this, then I'm just going to place it here below. Okay, so I just pick, then modify, and then after that I'm going to add another text here. Okay, so let me just align it here also. So this is my dash indicates wide flange still column. Oops, still column. Okay, create another text here, dash indicates white flange, oops, indicates hollow steel column. Just click outside, modify, and then I just click this. Using my arrow, I'm just going to move it up. Okay. Right, so this is now my simple legend. So as you can see in Revit, there's a lot of ways to create a detailed view, to add some information to your projects aside from the details. So you can also create a legend. You can all find it here from the Annotate tab. So remember, here on the Annotate tab, so you'll be able to see here all the 2D modifying elements or 2D tools that you can use for detailing, creating symbols, annotations on your project. Okay, so it's now complete. So this is now my legend. So if you have a sheet here, so I create one. Let me just load a title block. Just the basic title block. Let me just use A1. Okay. Alright, you see, you just need to drag and drop this legend. Okay, so I click, place it here. There's my legend. Okay, and then if I'm going to create another sheet here using A1 again, so I'll be able to drag it again in this view. Okay, so that's the beauty of your legend. You can insert it in multiple views, in multiple sheets. Okay, unlike your normal view wherein you need to duplicate it first before you insert it to another sheet. Okay, so this is now my legend. Okay, very simple one, very short exercise. So hopefully you learned something from this video. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can just put it on the comment section below of this video, and then I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can also download the exercise file. The file link is included to the video description of this one. Okay, you just download it. Okay. So once again, this is Rich from Learning with Rich. Have a nice day.